Hello everyone. In the previous session, we have learned the basic concept of arithmetic progression, where we learned that the sequence of numbers follow arithmetic progression only if the difference between consecutive numbers is constant, which we call as common difference. And this common difference may be positive or negative. That means there will always be a number at the start, and when we keep on adding common difference, we get the next number of the sequence. So we can say that the first term and the common difference are the main pillars of any kind of arithmetic progression. And here we must note that if the sequence is increasing, the common difference is positive. And if the sequence is decreasing, common difference is negative. And previously we have also learned two basic tools. One is for obtaining any term of the sequence, and other one is for calculating summation of all the terms of the sequence. And in this session we will focus on first formula only. If we notice here, there are total 4 parameters: T1, N, D and Tn. For understanding this, let us consider a sequence. The sequence is 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on. So here we can notice the sequence is starting with 2. So this is our first term. So T1 is 2. And the difference between any consecutive number, for example, difference between 2 and 4, 4 and 6 and 6 and 8 is 2. So the common difference D is 2. Or we can even say that the value of the term at the first position is 2, at the second position is 4, and like that only the value of term at the fourth position is 8. That means we can say that N represents the position of the term, where Tn represents the value of term at that particular position. Okay, so now we know what exactly these parameters represent or denote. But many a times we find it difficult to identify what is given and what exactly we need to find. So let us learn how to go about it. Here is a situation. It says Steffi's salary in the first month is 15,000 and every month she gets an increment of 100. So what do you understand by it? See here, if the increment is of 100, so in the next month she will get 15,100 and then 15,200 and so on. So we can say that the 15,000 is the first term, that is T1, and the increment is of 100. That means common difference D is 100. And further it says we need to calculate her salary in 20th month. So now tell me what is given and what is asked. The position of the term is given 20. That means N equals 20. And we have to find the value of the term at that particular position. That is T20. So we have got 3 parameters, T1, D and N. Now we can easily find out the fourth parameter, that is Tn. And it comes out to be 16,900. So her salary in 20th month will be 16,900. So if we understand the situation, we can solve any kind of arithmetic progression very easily. Now let me twist the question a little bit. So you tell me in which month her salary will be 18,600. So can you guess what is given and what is asked? See, T1 and D will remain same, but this time value of the term is given, that is Tn equals 18,600, and the position of that term is asked. So we have to find N. Alright, so by substituting values we will get N equals 37. That means she will get 18,600 in 37th month. So now we have understood what is N and Tn in any given situations. So let us move to next situation. Here it says third term of an arithmetic progression is 22. that is T3 equals 22, and 17th term is minus 20, and we have to find 7th term, that means T7. We know that any term of the sequence can be written in the form of first term and the common difference. So even T7 can be written as T1 plus 6D. That means if we have to find the value of T7, we should know T1 and D. And we have to find T1 and D by given two values, that is T3 and T17. So what will we do? We will write T3 and T17 in the form of T1 and D only. So we will get two equations in two variables. And we all know how to solve these simultaneous equations. So after solving it, we will get value of D equals minus 3. And if we put D in any of the equation, we will get value of T1, that is equal to 28. That means we have got our two main pillars, T1 and D. Now by substituting the value of T1 and D, we will get T7 equals 10. So friends, what do we learn by the solution of this question? We learn that if any two terms of an arithmetic progressions are given, then not only we can find first term T1 and the common difference D, but also we can find any term of that particular arithmetic progression. Okay, so now suppose if I ask you to find Tn instead of T7, what will you do? See, previously it was T7. That means instead of n, we had to put 7. So wherever there was n, we put 7 over there. But now it is asking us to find Tn only. So T1 and D will remain same, and we'll write n as it is. So by putting all the values in the formula, we will get Tn equals 31 minus 3n, which is a general expression in the form of n. For example, if you want to cross check whether T7 we found was correct or not, so you just put the value of n equals 7 and you will get T7 equals 10. Similarly, you can put different values for n and you will get different terms of the sequence. So friends, by now you can easily identify the different parameters of any kind of arithmetic progression, and you can solve any question asked on that. Okay, so next time we will try to solve some questions based on second formula.
The complete course for Math Grade 10 SSC Maharashtra State Board is now available in Pendrive and SD card format. Our quick revision chart book is also available in English and Marathi language. Click on the link to buy now. You may also check the description below. Thank you.